Yes, welcome to No Ideas Original Podcast featuring Shannon, Mr. Rob, and Zane. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's going on, y'all?
Good, y'all. What's been going on, man? Congratulations to your daughter, brother.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I was down in Georgia last week. Stacey Abrams was the keynote speaker, man.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, she delivered a hell of a speech.
How was that trip, man?
It wasn't bad. I flew. I mean, the only thing bad about it, honestly, is that I had went down to Georgia during the height of the pandemic, and the airplanes were completely empty. So I got, I became comfortable with that. But now going down there, plane was filled to capacity.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a tough sell to get everybody back into the, acclimated into the world. Because you got your vaxxers and you got your non-vaxxers, and you got people on the fence, and everybody want to know if you've been vaccinated. Man, my only advice is that if you are vaccinated, keep it to yourself. If you aren't, keep it to yourself. To be debating who's vaccinated, to go through all that, it's gonna start a divide. People gonna be.
It's like politics and religion. It's not a discussion you want to have. Yo, when I tell you that the plane was crowded, they were enforcing that mask rule like crazy though. Like the stewardess kept walking up and down. Like if your mask slipped below your pull your mask up. Only time your mask could come down is if you wanted to drink your water or eat your little snack. But that plane was crowded as hell.
Wow.
But aside from that, it was a good trip. The graduation was beautiful. Yeah, had an opportunity to spend some time with family down there. So yeah, it was dope. It's a dope experience. And all that warm weather that was down there has now found its way up to the northeast.
Shout out to all the Clark Atlanta graduates, man.
For sure.
They're doing their thing.
Yo, so a couple of things that people may have noticed about our YouTube channel now. So our YouTube channel is now monetized. So there are ads that people are going to see when they click on the videos. And I want to say that I received some feedback from a couple of people about the ads. Initially when the ads were placed on the videos, there were a number of ads placed. So people were telling me that they were getting ads every 3 minutes. That's not the viewing experience we want you guys to have. That's overkill on the ads. I don't want people having to watch commercials nonstop.
Right.
So what we did was we went and we looked behind the scenes and we did reduce the amount of ads that are going to appear on the video to enhance the viewing optimization, the viewing experience, right? Another thing you guys may notice also now on our page, if you're watching, you'll see that we now have a super chat button too, like at the bottom where you chat at. If you want to donate to the channel to support the channel, you can use the super chat. It pins your comment and your comment goes all the way to the top and stands out so everybody can see it. There's also a super sticker logo down there as well. And we're in the process of also working on badges. So there's going to be different levels of membership for people that want to join the channel as well. We're playing with the different names where I kicked around. I was telling Rob and Zane earlier, thinking about, having a king and queen level and then having a pharaoh level also. If you guys have suggestions, leave it in the chat or leave comments in the video for us.
We need to have the God level so we can have knowledge born in here.
Right? Tell me about it. So tonight we got a great show lined up for you guys. We're going to have Rampage, the last Boyscout, joining us. Rampage of the Flip Mode Squad, Busta Rhymes' cousin, signed to Elektra Records. Great MC, has lots of different things going on right now. We're going to pick his brain about the hip-hop industry and some of his other endeavors. Right. Though, let's get into a couple of topics. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time with me being away, but a lot is going on in the world, especially in the world of podcasting. Have you guys had an opportunity to see everything that Joe Buddens has going on right now?
Look, man, this dude here, man, he's going through. Well, I'm not surprised. It's Joe Buddens. This thing is controversial. So he goes through shit. He goes through his tantrums. He goes through these different things. But he thinks his buddies, Rory and Maul, shout out to them. They were some good guys. I liked them. But I think Joe feels like these guys are asking for too much equity. They want their piece of the pie, and they shouldn't be asking for nothing. According to Joe, they should be sitting still and shut your mouth and just be a podcaster. But that's not in today's world. That's not gonna fly, man. Money issues, and these guys is talking about the work we don't want to pay, but you're giving us the crazy workload. You got us doing all this extra stuff, but you don't want to balance it out. You don't want to even it out, and I can see that. coming from those reputations. So.
You know what I think is a challenge though right now? Like there's two sides to this. Like one thing that I hear is that they're saying that they were partners and that they were supposed to get a split being based on being pay partners. And Joe is saying that they were employees. And Joe's position, I guess, is that he doesn't want to open up the books or show them the books because they were employees. But
when you sign a contract, are you an employee when you're contractually obligated?
Well, they're talking about their contract amongst all three of them, so whatever the deal was amongst all three of them, like all of them at some point, they were employees of Spotify when they were under Spotify.
Right.
But the other thing that they're saying is that Joe Budden has sort of took the reins of it, but that it was all of them equally that built it up.
Right.
And they agreed to like payment splits. And I think Rory acknowledged that Joe Budden was getting the highest split out of all of them, which he seemed to be fine with. He was like, you know what, Joe Budden, originally his name was on it.
Yeah, he's the headliner. I get it.
Yeah, but I guess their position also is that even with Joe Budden getting that split, that Joe Budden controls like all the other things and is keeping them in the dark. Now that's messed up because if they had an arrangement amongst all three of them,
right,
in a contract amongst all three of them saying that they get paid based on payment splits, then how do you know how to divide the revenue if you don't give people an opportunity to see the revenue? It's almost like you're trying to hit them with the we made $50, or whatever. Like it's such a lack of transparency.
Yo, son, let me buy you a slice of the soda. That's all. Let me get you.
Yeah, such a lack of transparency. What do you think about this, Zane?
Yeah, it goes back to what you said. Joe, it's called Joe Budden Podcast, not Joe, Mal, and Rory. And Joe Budden has a crazy track record. Crazy. He's just crazy. Period. But when it comes to him working in unison with other people, from Slaughterhouse to just a lot of different things, and then on top of that, imagine how much stuff we don't know that this dude got into. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have a PR, you gotta have a publicist to keep certain things filtered out so that it doesn't really put a dent into his name. But I just think Joe is a narcissist, man. I think he's a narcissist, and at the end of the day, he's gonna look back. Well, I think he already did. Joe's the type of person that is like, he's very impulsive, so he's just gonna just react. He's not gonna just like think it out clearly
first, right?
And with him, I'm sure that he's regretting it right now, because number one, you got Mal. Mal is the younger brother of Kareem Biggs that helped start Rockefeller. So that's a huge plug that he's not gonna have anymore, as far as like access to a lot of other different things with media or gravity towards their podcast.
Right.
And then you got Rory. Rory brings another element into it. So when you got them two dudes that's out of the picture now if anything happens to where Joe falls, Joe's gonna have to take accountability for that. But Joe the type that even if it's just him on the show and stuff messes up, he gonna blame somebody. He might blame the damn cameraman. He might blame, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Joe gotta take accountability for his actions, bro.
He plays the victim a lot. Like, y'all guys don't know, and I'm going through this, and then it turned out, my bad. I was wilding. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just typical Joe Budden, if you ask me.
I say this though. I think for him, like it's a narrative though. The narrative that's been painted with him is that he doesn't have the ability to work in partnerships. Yeah. As far as what you're saying, like Zane, I think like Mal, he brings something to the table because of his relationship with Rock Nation. Rory brings something to the table because Rory clearly has connections as well. But even more importantly, when I watched Joe Budden's video and I watched their video, what stood out to me was that these were three people before all of this. They were friends. Like this was a friendship that's dissolved over this, and it almost became as if like the way they painted it was that when the money was small, things were a lot easier. Like it always goes back to this to me. Like when there's very few dollars involved, people could talk about how they're gonna split up the money. But when the money gets really big, then that's when things get dicey around it. And a lot of what I hear people talking about is Joe Budden's ego and how Joe Budden's ego may have impacted like some of these different things. Like, yes, he was on Everyday Struggle and Complex. with academics in Modesto, and it was doing well. And a lot of people feel like he sabotaged that opportunity. A lot of people feel that he sabotaged the opportunity with Slaughterhouse. A lot of people feel like he sabotaged the opportunity to stick with Spotify. But what I'll say is that even with their thing with Spotify, Rory and Mal stuck by him, and they rolled out with him when he said, "Yo, we ain't re-signing back with Spotify," or whatever. Both of them went along with it. Now, it looked like to me that this was something that this issue had existed for over a year, because they're saying that they continue to ask him to open up the books and to give accurate accounting, but the accounting that they were getting was on a spreadsheet. Like
he told him, "Yo, you can audit, you can sue, and you're gonna lose."
Yeah, I you know, to me, it's unfortunate to see that relationship come apart over it. And I think he said something like that. He would sue them if they made their own podcast. Wow. I don't know, but Joe Budden, it's
messy, man.
He's spiraling. Like, he got the sexual harassment accusation with the woman, and as a result of it, his Cash App sponsorship, Cash App dropped him as a sponsor.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be, I guess, like, he has a title through Patreon for his show, because he has technically like his own little Joe Budden network, and he got decent podcasters underneath him, but he's just like in a weird place right now. I want to know where they got the video. Did y'all see the video online of him hugging a woman?
Nah, but I did see her name Olivia Dope. I did see her. She did a little set. She looked very distressed. I can tell you that. Like, she's going through all this sexual harassment stuff. She just looks like she's like, man, I'm done with this shit. So
a big shout out to Olivia Dope, as far as for coming forward. So we're going to definitely see how that play out. But from what I did read, I believe that he did give a public apology, correct?
Yes, sir.
He did. And he took the episode down as well, and offered a public apology to her. He was
on his network. He had a network, Joe Budden.
He had the Joe Budden network. So
okay,
that's about to be the No Button network soon. Keep messing around
for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the man of the hour about to join us. Flip Mode Lieutenant, last Boyscout, Rampage. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, you get two salutes, guys.
What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all?
You get two salutes,
man. Just making moves, man. Just making moves, man. Out here making moves. Just taking some time out, man. I got to go back into my office, man. I'm a new president of a new label called Wars Media Entertainment. Plus, just signing new artists and stuff like that. New Rampage album coming soon.
Yeah.
Flip Mode Conglomerate. Happy birthday to my first cousin Busta Rhymes.
Happy
Make
birthday.
Sure everybody go get that extension level event too.
Got that.
New Flip Mode album is coming too. So we rocking out.
Yeah.
It don't stop. It don't stop. We keep working, bro.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, before we get into the hip hop stuff, I was looking at your Instagram, and I was like, damn, yo, Rampage got a lot going on that really don't have much to do with hip hop. I'm like, yo, this dude is in full entrepreneur mode.
Oh yeah.
You're true Jamaican, son. You got 1,000 hands over there, son.
Now 40 jobs and I'll now 50 jobs and I'll ruin it. Man, 50 jobs. I'm get it for my parents. My parents work. Well, I'm originally from Flatbush, Brooklyn. So all of y'all, man, them from Flatbush, Brooklyn, big up.
Big
up. What I'm saying? I've been in the game, 25, got very successful. I'm one of those type of artists that do good things with my money.
Right.
So, at the end of the day, learning from the Chris Lighties and the Mona Scotts and the, understanding what business is, that's where I got a lot of my being at Violator. That's where I got a lot of my and learning the business, from Busta Rhymes. That's where I get my, my energy from, because again, you can't be in the game and not have no business. And what I mean is, there's a lot of people that's in the game right now, and they right now they finding Nemo. They swimming right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of those artists, man, where when everybody was buying Dookie chains, I was buying barbershops.
There you go.
When they was buying expensive cars, I was buying another shop. or I was buying a club, or I was you know, I was always doubling my money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, I got 6 kids, man. So I ain't never had to go on no child support because I had to hustle to take care of my kids. Between being on the Flip Mode albums, my albums, everything that we was a part of, being on the Flavors in Your Ears. Every time you play all them classic gold and platinum records, I'm eating regardless because I took care of my business in the beginning.
Nice.
What I mean by take care of your business in the beginning, making sure you understand what your publishing is. A lot of people don't understand. You know, you got to be out here grinding. The grind mode is you got to understand what is business. You can't never take it personal. It's business.
That's
You
right.
know, a lot of people take things personal, and when they take it personal, yo, I ain't give my royalties, man. Stop complaining and fix it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm one of those that always took care of my publishing, make sure that I got mines, and I talk up front. I don't wait till later. I get to it now.
That's right.
So what do you think it is that these dudes get stuck or caught up bad because you people just don't have the business acumen, or they just jump out the window and sign anything?
No, it's just I'm gonna tell everybody a simple fact. People just don't read, man. People just don't read. We got to start reading. We got to start understanding what type of deals we're getting into. We got to stop hiring the homeboy and hiring the right person.
Right.
So I was tired of losing. You know what I mean? And in the beginning, I was losing because I didn't understand the game. Now I understand the game. I'm never losing ever again on no level. Everything got to be an exact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to school. I'm a kid from Flatbush. I got a GED, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So, again, if you know how to read and write, you should be able to understand what business is. We got things called the World Wide Web that can help us out. You know what I'm saying? So, again, don't be afraid as an artist to ask for help. Just don't sign anything and everything, because when you sign anything and everything, you could be signing your life away.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And by the sounds of it, there's no need for me to ask you how important knowledge itself is, because if you don't have no knowledge of yourself,
you done.
You just about done. Through. You straight through after that.
Yes,
but talk about splash drip. I kind of like that.
You know,
man.
so peep it. So now we living in the time. So during COVID, people don't know this thing. So you know how when the COVID first hit, I'm gonna tell y'all what was really ill to me. So when COVID first hit, notice that we couldn't buy no water or no toilet tissue, or the water and toilet tissue doubled in numbers, and y'all can't tell me it never doubled in numbers.
That's a fact,
right? So where I live in Phoenix, So I went to the store to try to buy a case of water. I seen these two motherfuckers fighting over some water. But they never got the water because I grabbed the water and left while they was fighting. Right? But when I went to the counter, the lady told me $60.
What?
Damn.
And I said to myself, never again, because I sat in my room and I was like, yo, you know what I need to really invest in? I need to invest in some water. I bought a water company and I bought a toilet tissue company. People don't know that either. That's coming.
Wow.
The name of my toilet tissue is called Boo Boo Tish.
My nigga. Nigga.
Wow. So, so I will never be without any water ever again, bro. Never in a lifetime. So I got with a couple of people that pointed me in the right direction, and I started my water company called Splash Drip H2O. I gotta send you guys some. Y'all gotta shoot me an address. I'm gonna send y'all some, so when y'all on, y'all can have that splash. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I invested. I wanted to be one of the first rappers that invested in some water. You know what I'm saying? Not just invest in water. I deal with health. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of health issues. You know, I'm moving around. I'm losing the weight as y'all can see it. Health means a lot to me. That's number one. But again, at the end of the day, we have to drink a lot of. We're not young as we used to, running around here outside on our dirt bikes and all that. Man, now we getting older. A lot of us falling out. A lot of us got diabetes. A lot of us got suffering from heart attacks and different things like that. So I was like, yo, health and wellness is the thing that I want to do, and I want to be able to help our people. And when I say our people, I mean our people that's just in need of help. There's a lot of countries and people that don't have water, bro.
You know what's crazy? And that might be the last link in the chain in hip hop. All the things we cover, we don't cover health. We do not cover health, B.
Right. So
you know what I mean? And
I believe in health, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just let y'all know that you ain't seen nothing yet. That splash drip. Like I'm sold out since I got the water company. I'm already sold out already in Arizona alone.
Nice.
And the pallet is 90 cases.
Wow.
It's already gone, y'all.
Is it alkaline water or is it spring water?
It's spring water. And then let me just tell you this. A lot of people get caught up in alkaline and this and that. Let me tell y'all don't even know what alkaline is. For those people that just don't understand water. Mine's is 100% spring water. I'm going to just keep that real, man. Spring water, the water's nice. I got good energy in it. Support me. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's funny you say that because I was going to ask you, like, what makes it good water? Because, you know, you hear some people, they're like, it's from Vermont Springs or New Hampshire Springs.
Mine is Sedona. Mine is Sedona. So, I'm going to be in the water game for the next 20 years, bro. And
Nice.
I got another water coming out. Called 2194.
How can we add on, man? I think No Ideas are really. We want to get into that, man.
We just got to talk, man. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't meant to join the club because there's a lot of people that say they want to do things but don't want to walk that walk and talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's definitely we gotta shoot it after this.
No doubt.
But my
new water's coming out New Year's 2194 Future Water.
Okay. So you also got a restaurant too, B.
Jamaican restaurant, Taste of Jamaican.
My nigga. I get up on the cheese. Let me get up on the cheese, Dre. Come on. Let me get up on the cheese.
All that. I have red snap. I'm gonna have all that, oxtail. I have all them things, yo.
Gotta have the ox, yeah, right?
Gotta have the ox, right?
So I have everything. Enough patty, enough bun and cheese. Enough. What do you need?
Desi.
So this is what I mean by doing good things with your money.
Right. That's right.
So you don't have to have $1 million, and I'm gonna tell everybody, you don't have to have $1 billion to bust your move. All you gotta do is have a couple of dollars to get your capital together. Stop waiting on people. I don't wait on people, I just keep moving.
Now
everybody, you know what's funny? Let me tell y'all what's funny. The other day, this kid on my Instagram was laughing because he thought I was out here selling water, right? So let me show you the side to that effect. For those people that haven't seen you in a long time, they be thinking that you fall off. But let me tell you something for those that thought I fall off. My paper is long as a fuck. I've been on classic shit. I might not be on the forefront, but I do good things with my money. And I'm a rich dude. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by rich, I'm rich at heart. I'm rich on busting moves that I do. You know what I mean? It ain't to flaunt. It's to teach others. I got a book coming out called Rules, Levels, and Decisions. I got 2 books coming out. And I'm teaching people to be motivated. A lot of us ain't motivated.
I was gonna say the same thing. You sound like a motivational speaker. You come in talking about knowledge, water, health.
I'm not just an executive. I'm not just an executive of a label. I'm also Rampage, the first lieutenant of the Universal Flip Mode Squad. Let's not get that fucked up. Flip Mode is still the squad. Plus, we got a new album coming out. Let's not get that fucked up. The new Rampage album is coming. When Hell Freezes Over, Part 1 and Part 2. I got a lot of shit to say. Let's just get that on the floor.
Speaking of Flip Mode Squad, tell us how the Flip Mode Squad formulated.
Well, for those that don't know how I formulated, it started off with me, Busta Rhymes, Spliff Star, Rod Digger, Baby Sham.
Baby
Lord
Sham.
have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
You know what I'm saying? That's the original.
Those who curse me.
That's the original. So that's how it start off. Just in them, that it just start off in just that order right there. And just to let everybody know, again, we are still together. And when they hear this new album, it's gonna be a problem for everybody. A whole lot of whip ass.
We need that.
A whole lot of whip ass.
Now tell us some of the production on there. Who some of the producers on the upcoming project?
I'm not telling you nothing, bro.
Oh man,
can't do that one. I ain't gonna let that out the bag until
I got
y'all.
I would tell me this though.
Single.
Tell me this. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, from you as a solo artist, Wild for the Night. Tell me about that recording process and give a big shout out to the producer from that.
Well, salute to Backspin the Vibe Chemist. I'm gonna say that real loud. Salute to Backspin the Vibe Chemist. He produced Wild for the Night for me. So salute to him.
Classic.
It came together. One day I get a call from Backspin. Yo, G, I got a record for you. You know, Backspin calls me at weird times in my career. And every time he called me, he always got a record for me. So, and he's like my original producer. He's actually the producer. I never say he's one of the first producers that I started with.
Right.
From Flatbush, which is Backspin the Vibe Chemist. And, you know, Backspin to me was like a Howie T, like a Marley Marl to the Juice Crew.
Right.
Backspin was hitting everybody in the neighborhood. But what I loved about Backspin is he always custom make your beats to the artist. He always knew what type of beat to give certain artists, like how RZA do Wu-Tang.
Right.
And how Scratch do us as Flip Mode. Sound. Like Backspin knows my sound. So one day I get a call, yo G, come to my crib, I got a record for you. And it was Wild for the Night. And I sat on the beat for a while, but then what motivated me to really do the record, I was in the tunnels. And I heard Funk Master Plex playing To All the Killers in the $100 Billers.
Yeah.
To real to ain't got no feelings. When I heard that shit, excuse me, it's not a COVID cough. You know what I mean? So,
you're right.
So when I heard him play that record, Flex must have played that record at least, y'all, in the tunnels 50 times that night.
Yeah.
And then he played Niggas on the Left, Ride Shit to Death, Hoods on the Right. Wild for the Night.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to both of them records that whole night at the tunnel. I went home the next day. I called the nigga Bus. Told that nigga, man, listen, bro. It's going to be a problem when I finish this record. So Bus was like, I'm going to meet you at the studio at 6, right? He came to the studio with him, Easy Mo B, and Little Jamal.
Wow.
Right? They walked in the studio. First thing Bus said to me was, I got the hook. Don't worry about it. He kicked me out my own studio session. So I'm in the lounge. So he put the headphones on and made the engineer put the headphones on so I couldn't listen to what he was doing. And me and him was arguing back and forth about who was going to do the hook.
Right.
So I was like, nah, I don't want you to do the hook. He's like, yo, if you don't like the hook, just take me off. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went in the lounge for like 2 hours. This dude is burning cigarettes, doing what he do, burning the biggest tree in the world. I come back in the room. He was like, all right, come in the room. One time, two. I'm like, you motherfucker, boy. Yo, let me tell you. Busta Rhymes is the 8th wonder of the world. Busta Rhymes, I don't care who's on the motherfucking top 5. Busta Rhymes deserves to be on the top 5. Busta Rhymes' catalog is dumb, crazy, Busta Rhymes got a fucking million records for whoever fucking wanted. Busta Rhymes is the fucking lyrical nutritionist, my nigga.
You better get in shape. You better get in shape when you fucking with Busta, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
I would love to see Busta Rhymes in the verses, man, but I really
Understand.
I can't picture an artist that can match his energy.
Understand, man.
Busta-
Whoever gets with Busta on that level, I'm gonna just tell you, your catalog better be right, my nigga.
Yeah.
It better be on time and it better be right and exact.
Yeah.
Because my physical, he ain't playing, dog.
He ain't playing, son.
Fuck all that. I know everybody watch Versus. That shit is bullshit. When it comes to the Dungeon Dragon, my nigga, if you don't come out the box with the first heat, nigga, you dead.
Yeah.
Yo, on that single you had Take It to the Streets with Billy Lawrence also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very successful for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was about to say. Like, damn, like, yo, how you, as your first single, you got Take It to the Streets with Billy Lawrence.
I got Wild for the Night. I got 702. My shit is good. Everybody in my crew, everybody, we good.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
So whose idea was it to put Billy Lawrence on the because she got like that distinct voice.
That was my idea. The reason why I wanted to put Billy Lawrence on the record because Billy Lawrence sound that Take It to the Street inspired me. What inspired me about the record was the original record that my father used to play all the time.
Okay.
I hear music in the street. The original chick.
Yeah.
Billy Lawrence sound like that.
That's that joint. Yeah.
So, excuse me. So I matched that up with the original. Then I hooked up with Tumble and Dice, which is Rashad Smith and them.
Yeah.
And they relaced it for me. Because I already knew the record. And before I recorded it, I wanted Billy on the record. And she was my label mate. And Sylvia Rome and Busta made that happen.
Nice. That was a perfect fit right there. Perfect fit.
Smash.
You know another perfect fit. One of my favorite joints with you and Busta, Abandoned Ship. My nigga. Yo, so I was listening to that today, and I ate
off like the assassin. Now I'm blasting. I'm taking over. Stick you for your blue Range Rover. I told you, Rampage, a real life soldier. Been in the game since the age of 13. A microphone fiend, so I'm going to see my PO. It's August the 1st, so I guess I'm a Leo. My PO look like Vanessa Del Rio. Come on, nigga.
Son, I wasn't putting that together with Busta. How creative. Like working with Busta, you gotta be in your creative zone with Busta because Busta he goes through so many different zones.
What niggas don't understand about the Dungeon Dragon and the Lieutenant, my nigga, is beyond music. We've been doing this shit since the cradle, nigga. That's my first cousin, like my brother. We raised in the same house. Let's not get it fucked up. Nobody shall get it fucked up.
That's right.
You gotta give credit. You gotta give credit where it's due.
That's a fact.
Know what I'm saying? So understand, I was there before the music. So again, my cousin, he motivated me to do the music.
Right.
So when I seen him do it, because I was in Crooklyn. You know, when I say I'm in Crooklyn stealing cars, I'm doing whatever I need to do to survive in the fucking area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's
my cousin tell me,
New York shit.
My cousin tell me, yo, let's go do this flip mode thing. They say I'm coming. I didn't ask no questions.
Yeah.
Sometimes family don't even do that.
Right. That's right.
He didn't have to say, yo, I'm starting a new movement. What you want to do? Yo, I didn't even ask no questions.
Yo, is the brethren Split Star? Is he a cousin?
Yes. The Yard Boy Split Star, man. Really, boy.
I love
the Yard Boy. Let me show you. The street corner colonel, dog. It is what it is. One of the best. Hold up. Let me back up. Besides Flavor Flav, which is one of the best hype men in the game. The best 2 hype men in the game. Flavor Flav and the legend Split Star. I gotta give it to him, bro.
Nah, you gotta give it to him, yes, sir.
From the ceiling to the floor, I gotta give it to him. Big up the DJ Scratcher Tour, which is our Flip Mode DJ. Big up the DJ Scratcher Tour. I big up the DJ Scratch. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Split Star, the #1 hype man in the motherfucking game on the planet.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna be another one.
Is it true you had a deal with Dallas Austin too at one point?
So originally I was signed. I was the first one on Flip Mode to have a deal. Out of everybody, I was the first one. And Buster did a deal with Dallas Austin for Flip Mode.
Right.
And I was the first artist signed.
Okay.
Then from there,
to go to Aftermath,
I put out Ramsack. And then from there, I got an opportunity. I get a call from Buster and Craig Mack.
The Flavor,
As the Ramsack was popping, I was getting my toes wet. Next thing you know, my cousin calls me with Craig Mack on the phone. And, you know, like I said, I don't ask questions. Anytime Buster calls me, let me show you how the lieutenant be to the general. When the general call, I don't ask questions.
Show up.
Because if you don't show up, you don't get paid. If you don't do what you say you're gonna do, and if your word is not bond, you already know.
That's right.
So when I signed up, I just didn't sign up. My word was bond. So I got a different type of loyalty. And my loyalty is I never turn my back on my brother no matter what. Which way he see it, I see it that way. Right or wrong. That is my loyalty. You know what I mean? And I don't talk about shit I don't know about.
There you go.
And I'm one of those artists, I don't get in the middle of the bullshit when everybody's looking for views and fame. I got fame. I don't use that. You gotta be, you see, a lot of people gotta know when to use it, when to turn it on, when to turn it off.
Right.
Critical thinking, you gotta be critical, man.
We living in the times I see a lot of these dudes dry snitching. Now I'm from the era from Flatbush. Me not dry snitching on rude boy. Me not them. Me don't know them.
That's right, yo.
We don't know them.
I
might know them, but I don't know them.
Right.
Because again, a lot of men feel like they never got them credit or them credit due. Let me show you something. When you grinding, when you loyal, and you a soldier, you don't gotta speak. People will recognize you the OG, you the homie, you the GOAT. You don't have to title yourself. It's when you title yourself, that's when you box yourself in. This is why a lot of them artists are swimming the fishes right now,
Yeah.
Because they like to box themselves in. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Fuck you, fuck that. Because if the next man come and take the crown, because you ain't as strong as you used to be. And you never put mine on. You never put nobody on. You I. When you I, you lose in the game,
Yeah.
You lose.
Yeah, for sure.
On every level, you lose.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, again, you have to have knowledge of self. A lot of these artists, a lot of these mans want to be gangster. Back in the days, we see them in the tunnel get beat the fuck up. Now they gangster. I don't understand the story. You know what I'm saying? So, again, nigga, keep it real on every level.
Right.
You have a lot of gangster man. You have a lot of gun man. You got a lot of real man. You got a lot of man. You got a lot of man out here. They selling their soul to the devil because they want the fame. Everybody wants a fame or two. They think that is easy. Let me show you something. Try 20 years in the game, being loyal, listening. We have to listen. Before there was a Zoom, before there was a live. We had
Right.
to listen.
That's right.
If you
Right.
don't listen, it's gonna go over your head.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you focus on the fuckery, then you're gonna get back to fuckery.
Yep.
I said, man, when they start talking all that, man, I do music, man. I'm cool. I don't know them.
That's right. Let's stay out the way.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there.
Smart.
Right.
Yeah. You know, it's a different day and age, though. It's
Yeah.
a different day and age, boy, for sure.
Yo, who are you listening to lyrically right now?
Man, I listen to Benny the Butcher.
Oh, Griselda, yes, sir.
I listen to that whole shit, man. I'm not even going front. Them niggas, I get excited, man.
They give you that
Anything
90s
put
feel,
out, I'm
right?
excited.
They give you that 90s energy. son.
90s
Word.
feel. Give me that 90s
Listen, I'm
feel.
gonna keep it real with y'all. All I do is listen to the 90s shit. You know, my
Yeah.
kids listen to the whatever. You know what I mean? I can't knock that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna knock nobody.
Mhm.
But I like Griselda. But honestly, y'all, I just been focusing on Rampage, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My new album, When Hell Freezes Over.
How many cuts we getting?
How many I got? I got 100.
That's a lot of music, bro.
No, that sounds.
How many made? Nah,
like-
the other question is,
too.
how many made? Now go ahead, Shy. What you say?
Yo, you said you got 100. That sound like
I
Buster.
got 100 records. I don't write
100
nothing
records.
down. I don't use no paper.
Mm.
Yeah.
Everything off the top, my dude. In category, I got 100 records for whoever wanted.
Well, how many made the album? At least what? 16, 15, 14?
How many made the album is when we
The
go
final-
through
the
the
final
100,
cut.
when we go through the 100, we're gonna figure it out.
Gotcha. Okay.
I already got, excuse me. I already got one of the albums like roughly together. So I don't know if it's gonna be 16 or 20. I don't know.
Mm.
Okay.
But again, so this is what I'm going to do. The rest that I don't put on these albums, I'm gonna just give it to the DJs, man.
Yo, that's what I was gonna say.
Because again, a lot of artists, the reason why a lot of artists ain't really moving is because they hoarder in music. I
That's
don't
true.
like the hoarder, brother.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather put it out and give it to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All I
that's
gotta do is ASCAP my shit, BMI my shit.
Mhm.
Right.
Can't do nothing with it. You can't sample it. I'll sue you. You know what I'm saying? I just want the world to hear my music. So now that I'm president of the record label, big up to Morris Media Entertainment.
Mm.
Now I'm behind the exec shit. I could make the budget. You know what I'm saying? And speaking on that, anybody that's watching this interview, y'all want a deal, a single deal, I'm only signing single deals. Holla at me, man. Rampage Music at Gmail. Don't flood my fucking box with the bullshit. Hit me with the single. Hit me with the bio. Hit me with one single. I'm looking for artists, man. I don't care what you got.
A good
Reggaeton,
single.
whatever you do, gospel. Let's get it, man. I want to give some people some opportunities. I got that budget.
You looking for some producers too?
I'm looking for producers. Yo, all producers hit my email, rampagemusic@gmail. If it ain't fire, don't send it to my email. I'm gonna delete you.
There you go. Yo, it's funny you mentioned ASCAP and BMI, and I was thinking like in the 90s, we kind of had our first taste of digital streaming in the form of Napster. Like, what are your thoughts in terms of now how music is consumed by way of these streaming platforms, and do you think artists will ever get, that equitable share of the streaming revenue?
Only way that's gonna happen if we start reading it together, bunching up with our entertainment lawyers, and shutting certain shit down, and certain shit got to be right. I think the streaming game, I actually like selling records more than streaming. At least when you sold records, you knew how many units you sold.
Okay.
And you got your advance was crazy. You know what I mean? Now, this shit is bogus. You got to do 100 million streams to go gold.
Yeah.
That shit is making artists work. Now, what I like about it, I like the fastness of it. Right now, I can go in my studio, right now, make a Rampage record, put it out right now. Within 24 hours, 48 hours, my shit is out. I like that. Cut out the middleman.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like certain platforms what they giving you per stream, I don't think that shit is right.
Right. That's right.
I
It's
think
terrible.
they beating us.
They are.
They beating us. And I think they working us. I think they working us like we slaves.
That's a fact. You draw so much energy to these platforms for the streaming, and they giving you not even a cent for somebody listening to your music. And this is quality music, man. And y'all, Flip Mode, Rod Digger, y'all got catalogs for days, my nigga. But only getting pennies on the streaming. Like that's that's total robbery.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we all as artists hit that Congress, team up, shut some of that shit down. But again, everybody's caught up in what they caught up in. They don't want to. You know what, man? I seen some ill shit too, man. That y'all say that, where a lot of rappers who passed away, they don't got no insurance, man. So I'm thinking about starting a health insurance union. I'm thinking about starting a health insurance union for the artists, the DJ, the writers. I wanna do something like
that's dope.
We have all my bloggers, all my radio people, all my video people. I want to start a music union. Health insurance.
It's necessary. It's necessary, man.
Right now, half of the dudes from my era is either 46 and up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again,
back to the health.
I see everybody on their health and wellness. I see everybody doing what they doing, right? But I'm always thinking the bigger picture. I want to do health and wellness, man. And I'm getting with some people from Blue Cross. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do a union like that for artists. just for our classic artists,
right?
The Curtis Blow era artists, the Kool Herc artists. I want to be able to cover all my classic artists with rap insurance.
Yeah.
If something happened, they're covered.
They're covered.
That's one of the things that drives me crazy about rap, though, because you think about how much money is in rap now versus how much money was in rap at its inception in the 80s, right? And that we are classic pioneer artists right now that's starving, that made quality music, starving, and you got dudes that right now make music that's not quality music, getting paid out their ass over this stuff. Like, yo, there's definitely an imbalance.
Hey, yo, you know something too? You know what bothers me when I see people start to die, and then they gotta. And I'm not gonna single people out because that's not what I do, and I'm friends with a lot of people. But when people die, they gotta reach out to certain people, and then everybody gotta reach out to this one person.
I agree.
You know, sometimes we gotta be accountable for a lot of things, man. Yep. And we can't keep blaming. And my thing is, I don't want to keep pointing fingers.
Right.
Yeah.
It's you at the end of the day.
That's right.
You gotta have insurance.
Yeah.
You gotta have certain shit in early. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a late bloomer, but I got that in play because I got children. At the end of the day, I'm telling all my artists who watches this, make sure you got some type of insurance. Make sure you got some type of coverage. You throwing all this money in the club, somebody shoot you, you die.
Who burying you?
Who's gonna? No, it ain't about who burying you. Everybody's stuck on. Yesterday he had the Phantom. Y'all getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not singling nobody out, but that shit is sad, bro. That shit is sad. And when I start seeing that shit on the internet, I turn this shit off, man. Because I don't want it in my soul.
Right.
How come some of our parents and grandparents got insurance and none of my rappers got that? That shit is sad.
Yo, yeah. Yo, it's funny you bring this up. Like, even when you started off, you were saying about people being about their business. And probably like 3 weeks ago, we were having this conversation, and I was saying the same thing. It's like we don't hold actual people accountable. We look at what we feel is a larger institution or who supposedly has all the money, and those are the people that we want to hold accountable. We run to, oh, what's up with this person? Why this person ain't covering the cost? Or why this person wasn't helping out? Rather than us looking at the actual individual and say, well, what did this individual do with their money?
When you say that, look, it's like, why this person ain't help? It's like a handout. My dude, Rampage, man, we don't do the handouts, kid. I got some boy, you know me work. But work for my, you know, rude boy.
You know what it is too, fellas, though?
Yo,
but
it looks,
what?
Let me show you. It looks crazy out here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me show y'all something. To avoid those problems is it don't take $1 million to start your own business. I'm telling everybody this now. It don't take, it takes you $100 to start a business. It takes you $20 to start your business.
That's right.
We gotta teach people to really believe in themselves. Y'all gotta get my book. Y'all gotta get it. As soon as it's done, I'll send it to you. Rules, levels, and decisions. There's certain rules that you gotta live by. There's certain decisions that you're gonna have to make. There's certain levels that you need to get to. Focus on those 3 things. If you don't have those and knowledge of self, if you don't have that,
you're done.
You asked out, bro. What the fuck is you rapping for?
Yes, sir.
You don't even own your
You
first
know what I
house.
think too, though?
You don't own your first
touch
house,
back.
you keep renting.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, I'm so full of knowledge, man. I'm a kid from Flatbush, Brooklyn with a GED. I'm full of knowledge, dog. I done seen millions, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, remember, I'm not glorifying this. I'm just motivating people. If I can do it, you can do it.
That's right.
Straight, get off your ass. Yo, COVID got us fucked up. No, COVID got you fucked up.
That's right.
Let's get this shit straight. Yo, I can't do this because COVID is stressing me. I ain't got no job. Then get out here and create one. All right, let me show you how crafty I'm at. When I first jumped on this call, first thing y'all told me was splash drip. That's how I know it's working. That's how I know it's moving. God works in mysterious ways. That's how I know I'm spiritually connected with y'all, because that was the first thing y'all said to me. Guess what? That investment that I made in that water company was the best investment that I could ever make. That ain't got nothing to do with music. But what I did was I took my music funding and I funded that.
Right.
See how it works? I handled it in the beginning. So when I got older, I could still float. And remember, I've been floating off these hits for years. So when you count me out and make crying emojis about me, then my royalties are turning.
Right.
3 times. Remember, I have to sign off for licensing for movies. I'm a music executive. I'm using that not to flaunt. I'm using what I got to get what I want.
There you go. There you go. That's the recipe.
The right perspective.
That's the recipe right there. You got to use it.
Yes,
you got
sir.
to get what you want. That's
Yo, the nigga Rampage fell off. Nigga, last time I see my bank account, it was crazy. Last time I see my bank account, last time I see my bank account, I just started a drop shipping t-shirt company.
Yeah, we got to talk after this, brother.
I'm making t-shirts. I invested in toilet tissue. I got a toilet tissue coming out called Boo Boo Tish. What is it? It's Boo Boo tissue.
It's tissue.
It ain't Scotty. You gotta wipe your ass with shit. Toilet tissue.
Double ply? Is it double ply?
Right? So I'm sitting there. Yo, listen. So, let me show you who else motivates me, man. Master P.
Yeah.
He motivates me when I watch Master P. The shit I was thinking,
he's already doing it. Yeah, he's doing it.
He already thought it, right? So it's crazy I watched something before I started my water company. Excuse me. And then I watched something with Master P, and this dude is creating tater chips and putting rappers on the cover of it.
He got pancake mix.
Right, pancake mix, right? So what was the difference between George Foreman grills and that?
Not a fucking thing. Just the people that did it.
No, honestly, you know what the difference? There was a difference. Probably, how you call it, Master P owns that. George Foreman probably just licensed his name for the grill.
Right. That might be different.
All right. So both of them is two different type of hustles, but it ends off at one because they took the investment and they moved on it. They saw it. They saw the vision. They got it. There's a lot of us, right? We got a lot of friends and family. Damn, man, I wish I could start my cooking business. Damn, I wish I could start a publishing company. Damn, I wish I could open up a car wash. Damn, I wish I could buy me a water company. So all the people that keep saying that shit, they ain't going nowhere. You know why? Because they got the money. They got the money. It's not hard. Nah, it's hard. The COVID.
No drive.
I just got laid. Get the fuck out of here. You got laid off to be better. Because that shit, that job that you had didn't fit you. And every black person is a genius. You gotta tap into your genius. You know when you tap into your genius, when you broke and you home like, damn, I ain't got no money. So the best ideas come. That idea should have been came when you did have the money.
Right.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yo, Rant, let me ask you this. And I ask all artists this. How important, and I don't know why people don't use it, but how important is the human imagination?
Yo, the human imagination is so important, bro. If you don't use some of your brain, you're going to stay in that predicament that you're in. You can't help your family and you can't do nothing. If you don't tap in, you're done. If you don't have knowledge of self, you're done. If you caught up in love and you trapped up in all this other fuckboy shit,
you're done.
Yeah, all that emotional shit got to go.
Get out that emotional shit. Yo, your son is growing up. Your daughter's growing up. Your grandson's growing up. How does your grandson got on a Jordans and you ain't got on Jordans? That shit don't make no sense.
You a granddad, bro?
Yeah, I got 3.
God bless you, man.
I got 6 kids. I got 5 girls and 1 boy.
Grandpa Ramp, that's crazy stuff.
No, fuck that grandpa shit.
Getting wild.
I'm lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Getting wild for the night.
You know what I'm saying? So,
what's the mix show? What's the Mix Show Madness podcast?
Man. Every day I wake up, everything is good. God is good.
That's right.
See you, brothers. God is definitely good.
That's
and thank y'all for having me on this platform. So,
thank you for coming on, brother.
Yeah. Yo, tell us what's about the Mix Show Madness podcast.
So yeah. See, I got a lot of things going on. So, my Mix Show Madness podcast, I'm syndicated on 71 stations. Let's get that out the way. Weekly. I DJ. I was DJing before I rapped. That was a passion for me. I used to DJ for Rod Digger for a little bit too. So I've been DJing. DJs is one of my, it makes me happy. During the COVID, I just said, let me buy some turntables. Let me invest in myself.
Yo, that set you did on Diamond Life Radio was hot, son. They started with Grand Poopa. That shit was dope. I love that.
Thank you, bro.
You went back on that,
bro.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people was like, yo, I didn't know you DJ. So again, once an MC, always an MC. And I DJ too, and I make beats. So at the end of the day, Mix Show Madness is my syndicated radio show that I play 90s and classic hip hop, and I play that official street. I play shit that people are scared to play.
Right.
That's number one. Let's get that out the way. Also, my podcast, I'm on every digital platform. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music podcast. Y'all can jump on and listen to all my mixes. I do it weekly. I'm listening to about 3 million people weekly.
Nice.
And you know,
yeah, I got a barbecue this next weekend, man, and I'm definitely gonna drop your set for an hour.
What is Father's Day, right?
Now, for Memorial Weekend.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop my memorial. When is Father's Day?
Father's Day
June.
is the 19th or something like that. It's in June.
Yeah.
June. All right, so and when is Memorial Day? Next week.
Next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop my Memorial Day mix Thursday. I'm gonna drop it. Now I'm gonna actually make it this week. Yo,
Okay.
direct me, message me. I'm gonna send you the link early.
Facts. Say less, my bro.
I got you.
We're gonna rock that this week, this Sunday, the Sunday coming.
I got you. I'm gonna put it on you. Watch.
Yo, we need that. We need the 90s shit.
Nah, the
And if y'all want me to DJ some mixes for y'all podcast, all you got to do is shoot me a text, tell me how many minutes, and I'll send it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so man, I appreciate that. Yo, you know what I love hearing how excited you are still about even being involved with doing music, because we had dudes that we talked to that that they just become disenchanted with music. The music business just turned them off from it. So how you stay so energetic and excited about the music business, man?
Well, I'm so excited because my bills is being paid.
Like you said earlier, Rampage made sure his publishing was right.
I never turned my back on the game because the game ain't never did anything for me. Let me tell y'all, being in the music business, I ain't never had a job ever. 95. I'm not knocking people with 9 to 5, but music, I was chose to do music. I never had a job, but better yet, this is my job. And by me having relationships, I can further my job.
That's right.
Because I saw my vision. So I'm walking in my dream and my vision at the same time, if that makes sense.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
I'm walking in my dream and my vision at the same
simultaneously.
time.
Yeah.
So if I'm walking my vision and my dream at the same time, and I'm keeping relationships, and I'm never burning bridges, because you never know when you got to cross that bridge again.
There you go.
I continue to move forward. I'm not into the fuckery. I keeps the peace. I don't want no problems. I don't want nothing jeopardizing my royalties,
right?
My future money.
Yeah.
I got future money, royalty money. I got all these things coming because I handled my business in the beginning. Remember?
Yes,
I know what my BMI says. I know what my publishing is saying. So I'm able to finagle and walk in my dream and walk in my vision at the same time, long as I handle my business, long as I'm good with people, regardless if people do me dirty or whatever, I'm still living my dream and I'm walking my vision while they're fading out. See, they fade out because they're not 100 with themselves.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I might have knowledge of self.
I might speak for my crew in this one, man. We would love to have you back for you to promote that book, bro.
Yeah,
sure.
Definitely.
Just on the premise and the platform of self-improvement, people doing for self, knowledge of self, and motivation, man. Because you're motivating me crazy, and I'm t-shirts. I did the t-shirts for our crew and all that. And I'm like, yeah, man, we just gotta get up. We just gotta work.
You
know what, too? I want everybody to follow me. I send pieces out on my look. I don't have to have 30,000 viewers on my Instagram. 100 is cool with me. I don't need a blue check mark for people to say, that's Rampage.
Certified,
I'm rich. So when I say I'm rich at heart, I'm rich. I follow my dream and I follow my vision. That makes me rich. I don't have to have $1 trillion. I'm rich. So if my feeling is rich, I'm rich.
You're
I
rich
have
already.
wealth. I'm black. I woke up this morning. I'm able to go buy me juice, water, feed my kids, my grandkids. I am rich in the eyes of them. I'm trying to leave legacy to them. It ain't about me. It's for them. I walk this path for my children. I walk this path. I did it for myself already. 20 times over. Hold up. I got future stuff coming.
Mm,
I listen. I pay attention. I don't burn bridges.
right. It's a recipe. That's a
Yeah.
recipe.
The essentials of life. Yeah.
Splash Drip H2O.
Yes, sir.
We got
For the next 20 years. If I don't rap again, I got water. So for the dude that had that crying emoji, I'm laughing at you.
Wait. So hold on. So somebody
Somebody had a crying emoji?
So just to let the story be told, I think this dude, or I think people, like I said, they'll sit home because they don't see you making certain type of move because you ain't in the fandom and you ain't in this and you ain't that. You ain't got all the jewels on. See, I did that in the 90s. So this kid was like, oh, I see you selling water now with a crying emoji. I was going to respond, but then I said, you sucker ass nigga, you motivating me.
Right. That's right.
And hold up. And the same day that he cried that I was selling water, I looked at my bank account and it was triple. So I said, is that the devil trying to throw something at me to respond?
You know it is.
I
Yeah.
said, no, let me go in here and let me go get my kids whatever they want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then I'm going to cry about it later.
Right.
When I'm buying this new shipping t-shirt company.
Yeah, that's the thing about this world, man. This cancel community, and they don't have no.
We don't support each other. We want to tear. Oh, fuck that nigga. I never liked that nigga anyway. You don't got to like me, nigga. You just going and I'm not being disrespectful for no entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. It's what I do. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn. I know myself. I'm not confused.
Right.
My pockets is not light, my G. Trust me. And if you think I'm broke, then fuck you. I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, splash.
Drip, my
yo, people get roped into the optics. Like, yo, that's an issue that we have.
Y'all gotta send me the address. Y'all gotta send me the address so I can send y'all the splash drip. And then I want all y'all to have the shit at the same time. And then I want y'all to do splash, no, drip, splash, drip.
Wait, so the main question is, are you sending the 24 pack or you sending the pilot?
I can send you the whole fucking pilot, but y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta start.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm gonna send y'all a package.
Okay.
But what I'm doing with everybody that get the water, remember this commercial? Butter, parquet.
But
butter. So I'm gonna do the same campaign for splash drip, splash, drip, splash, drip. It's just H2O, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a commercial like that.
Yeah. Now we get you
everybody who got the water. Just want to do a commercial like that for everybody who got the water.
Yeah, we get you that. I'm telling you, like, yo, we research everybody before we do these interviews, and then researching you, I'm like, yeah, I know he got all these hit records and everything, but I'm like, yo, this dude's a hell of a
we can talk about music all day, but
and what I
shit going on.
I'm like, yo, just what you said. I see somebody who got their coin in music and took it and ventured out into other things and said, you know what, rather than me just doing a cliche, I'm gonna do a fashion line, I'm gonna do this to do that or whatever. Water, a necessity. Water ain't never going out of style.
The most abundant resource on God's green earth.
On the planet, baby. That's right.
So if you see me on top of the water game, I'm not gonna sell out to those water companies. You know how when you get these companies, they want to sell you out for 30 million, 50 million, 100 million. I'm not selling my water company, never. It's not for so. It's actually gonna be for my kids and my grandkids.
Right.
I'm gonna put in the clause that
yes, sir.
I'm gonna put in the clause that they can't sell it.
That's dope.
If they
because you know what I'm doing,
you think it's
I'm thinking like the Rockefellers, long-term family wealth.
Disney, that's Disney money.
I'll be turning over breakdancing, but my family, the McNairs, they eating.
Generational wealth,
Generation of wealth. If we can't teach our family this, then we might as not be on the phone, because that's what I'm going for. Generate. I want to see my grandson. My grandson he's a wild boy, but at the end of the day, he's 2 years old. He already playing drums and everything. I really want to get that to him.
Yeah.
I want to see what he's gonna do with it at 20. I want him to be raised and don't have to. All he got to do is just go to school.
Right.
And he inherits the company.
Get his basics down, and that's it. That's
and the people are already at Splash Drip saying, your grandfather left you this, and he wants you to do this. And if you don't do this, then somebody else got to run it, and you just get a royalty stipend for the rest of your life.
Oh, you got your Ramp? You want Brewster's Millions? Them?
I'm a Brewster's Million the whole family. It's in the family, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
So,
that's right. Wow, man, this is great, man. God bless you, brother.
That's my end goal.
Yeah.
The long wealth, the family wealth, the legacy means a lot to me. I love rapping. I don't care what nobody thinks of me, my guy, because last time I seen my bank account was looking frosty. You know what I'm saying? And it's been looking frosty. I've been up since the 90s. So, he ain't put that up. He ain't do that much. Okay. It's a lot. I'm a ghostwriter too, so I write for a lot of people too.
Talk about that.
Nice money in that. It's definitely nice money in that ghostwriting. Yeah.
So again, never get it fucked up about your boy. And make sure, man, this is official.
Now with Splash Drip, is that something that you looking to put in like 7-Elevens eventually and stuff?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere, every city. Right now, I'm looking to close a deal with a major chain out here. It's like a 7-Eleven's QT. I'm looking to close a major deal with them in the next couple of weeks. And they said I think they want to put it in 123 stores.
Nice, yeah.
So
that's a great start.
Understand? I'm gonna have the Christmas, the white Christmas with the white. I'm just playing.
With the white Christmas tree.
I ain't never had a white Christmas ever.
That's what I was saying. I'm about to say you about to. Oh man, yeah. Go ahead, Shaq.
Yeah, I seen some water companies. They're trying to do away from the plastic and go glass now. You ever thought about that?
Nah, son. I ain't gonna. See, the company that I use, we ain't got to do all of that. My bottles. Let's say if you went to the gym, you drunk the bottle of the Splash, you can refill it in my bottles. It's not gonna be that bullshit plastic.
Okay.
So fuck all that bottles, because when you hit the bottle, certain bottles, and it break, you're gonna be fucked.
Right, that's a fact.
You want to be able to drop it. Stop doing the cheap shit with their bottles. That's cool. Yeah. Fuck their bottles. My bottles is better.
That's that. Yo, Rob, you talking like from the standpoint of environmental?
Yeah, the BPA and certain plastics don't do well in heat.
Yeah,
a lot of people leave they bottles in the car or in their trunk and all that type of stuff, and it starts to decompose.
I keep Splash Drip close to me, bro. You know what I mean? And let me show you. I don't want to sell the people no poison, man.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Right.
Peep this science out. Everybody that you know that got a vodka or a liquor, who's the one that's on top with it? I'm gonna sit here and wait.
Who's the one that's on top with it?
Who's selling the most liquor? Who's selling the most poison?
Oh yeah.
They selling some other stuff too.
I'm not gonna call no names. I can't call no names because again, that's a part of the game and that's how they do it. But at the end of the day, I don't want to sell my people no poison, man.
I got you.
I don't want my legacy like that.
That's right.
Now, are you looking to do the infused water eventually down the line?
Huh?
Are you looking to infuse your water down the line?
Fuck all that infusing shit, man.
Straight water.
We're gonna stick to the script, man. I'm gonna stick to the script of Perrier. 100% spring water.
Got it.
See, if you keep mixing your water, now you flavoring the water and you don't know what's in the minerals and all. I don't want to get into all of that.
Even from the alkaline standpoint, people don't know that alkaline water ain't really alkaline. People are putting
exactly.
they're putting peroxide in there,
and it's
or
funny.
baking soda.
And it's funny how you see everybody, yo, we got this new alkaline water. This is the most incredible. Listen, I don't gotta be on Front Street, man. When y'all get that package of Splash, holla at me. I bet y'all gonna call me.
Oh, so what's the month we should look for the book when you look at put the book out?
Right now they proofing all the book. They making sure the words and everything they're going through it and everything. Soon as
Proofreading
possible.
and stuff. Okay.
I'm trying to drop my shit, and I'm doing the online. I'm doing the
ebook.
I'm doing the audio with it too.
Okay.
Okay.
Dope.
What's up, man?
So,
well, yo, Ramp, we appreciate you joining us this evening, brother.
I
Appreciate you, man.
salute the kings, man. I
Salute
salute
you
the
too.
kings, man. Whatever
Yo,
y'all need from me, let them know I ain't on no Hollywood shit. I'm talking
right.
facts.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, anybody want to tap in with your boy at the Real Rampage on Instagram, Rampage the Last Boy Scout on Instagram, Mix Show Madness on Instagram, Heat DJ #1 on Instagram, Roger Rampage McNair on Facebook. I got a lot. I got a lot to say, brother.
Yo, you're a true yachty, yo. I love it, yo.
Yes, good boy. Yes.
Yo, Ramp,
I got that cook up, you know. I'm gonna have a cook up.
Yeah.
Sticky, you can stick around for a few minutes so we can chop it up behind the scenes.
Definitely.
Appreciate it. Yo, thanks everybody for tuning in this evening. We appreciate you.
Peace.